Right now you can remember your last birthday. You can see the room, the faces, the cake. It feels like opening a file and pressing play. But that file doesn't exist. There is no recording in your head. And most of what you just remembered was built on the spot seconds ago. Here's the part that should unsettle you. Every time you remember something, you change it. Not metaphorically, physically, in the brain. Most people think memory works like a camera. You record an event, you store the tape, you play it back. That's not even close to what happens. Your brain doesn't store a memory in one place. It shatters every experience into pieces. The colors go to one region, the sounds to another, the emotions somewhere else. There is no single file, there is no tape. So when you remember, your brain doesn't find a recording. It rebuilds the moment from scattered fragments. It's not playback, it's reconstruction. And every reconstruction is a little bit different. Think about what that means. The memory you trust most is the one you've replayed the most, but every replay rewrote it, so your most precious memories are your least accurate ones. You're not remembering the event anymore. You're remembering the last time you remembered it. It's a copy of a copy of a copy, and the original is long gone. Now here's where it gets serious. This isn't just about forgetting your birthday details. For decades, this exact flaw has been sending innocent people to prison. An eyewitness points across a courtroom and says, "That's him, I'm certain." Juries trust that more than almost any other evidence. A confident witness feels like proof, but confidence and accuracy are two completely different things. Consider the work of the Innocence Project in the United States. Of the first 375 people they exonerated using DNA evidence, around 69% had been convicted on mistaken eyewitness identification. These weren't liars, they were ordinary people, certain they remembered the right face, and they were wrong. So how does a memory of a stranger's face simply rewrite itself? This is where one researcher changed everything. Her name is Elizabeth Loftus. In 1974, she ran an experiment that became famous. She showed people a video of a car accident, then she asked them a simple question about it. For some, she asked how fast the cars were going when they hit each other. For others, she changed one word, when they smashed into each other. That's it, one word. The people who heard smashed remembered the cars going much faster. And a week later, those same people were asked, "Did you see any broken glass?" There was no broken glass in the video, but the smashed group remembered seeing it. One verb had planted a piece of reality that never existed. This is called the misinformation effect. A question can edit a memory while you're recalling it. Now Loftus asked a darker question. If a single word can add broken glass, how far can you push it? Could you implant an entire event that never happened? So in the 1990s, she designed the study that made her legendary. It's known as Lost in the Mall. She gathered real childhood stories from each subject's family, 3 true stories, and one she invented completely. The fake story was simple. As a child, you got lost in a shopping mall. You were frightened, you cried. An elderly stranger found you and reunited you with your family. None of it ever happened. She presented all 4 stories as if the family had confirmed them. Then she asked people to remember. About a quarter of them remembered being lost in that mall. Not vaguely. They added details she never gave them. The color of the stranger's shirt, how scared they felt, what the mall looked like. They were inventing a richer version of a memory that was never real. And when she finally told them one of the 4 was fake, many refused to believe it was the mall story. The false memory felt exactly as real as the true ones, because to the brain there is no difference. A reconstructed real memory and a reconstructed fake memory are built the same way. From fragments, in the moment, with imagination filling the gaps. Later researchers pushed it even further. They convinced ordinary adults they had committed crimes as teenagers, crimes that never happened. After a few suggestive interviews, people produced detailed confessions to events that never occurred. Now here's what most people take from all this. They conclude, my memory is broken, I can't trust anything. But that's not the real lesson. Your memory isn't broken. It was never meant to be a recording in the first place. Memory didn't evolve to store the past accurately. It evolved to help you survive the future. Its job is to take the gist of what happened and predict what comes next. A perfect recording would be useless for that, so your brain keeps the meaning and rebuilds the details every time. The flaw is actually the feature working exactly as designed, but it means something heavy. The story of who you are, your childhood, your proudest moments, your worst day, is not a record. It's a story you retell, and every time you tell it, you quietly rewrite it. The people you've become certain about, the arguments you remember winning. Some of those details were never there, so the next time you say, "I remember it perfectly," remember what that sentence actually means. You're not opening a file, you're not playing a tape. You're standing in an empty room building the past again from scratch, and you'll never know which pieces you invented.